Hi friends, can you rat your way to Predator in Ranked in Apex Legends Season 13? I've seen lots of comments of people saying this is the easiest season to rat your way to Masters and Predator, but is that true? I've done the analysis and we're going to get to the bottom of it in this video, and you might be surprised by the answer. So to answer this question, we need to know the maximum RP you can earn from placements after the entry cost of each tier in each rank. Just a reminder that in Season 13, each tier in each rank does have its own entry cost, apart from Rookie, which doesn't have any entry cost at all, but Bronze onwards does, as you can see. So the maximum RP you can earn from placements is 125 RP. Now technically, if you are earning 125 RP, that means you finished first, and while you might not have any kills, you'll likely have some extra on top of that from participation, because let's face it, you'll need to have at least one team kill if you're going to win the game, unless magically every team just seems to die in the zone. However, for the purpose of this video, just to keep things simple, we're going to focus on the 125 RP you get from placements alone and forget about the other extras that you can get. And the reason we're doing that is because we're just thinking about ratting specifically, as in your goal is to not get any kills and just get to first place, because that's what we're really testing in this video. So let's take into account these RP costs for each tier and see how many points you can earn from each game based on just placements alone. And you can see in this table, you actually start off pretty good in terms of RP when you're in Bronze just from placements, but it gets progressively worse as you get to Masters. And once you're in Masters, you can see in Predator, you'll start to be negative in every game if you just rely on placement points. And by the way, this is based on the maximum RP cost that you could have for Predator. For some comparison, let me show you these Season 12 stats. In this table, you can see Season 12, it was actually easier to rat your way to Masters and Predator, at least from an RP point of view. Obviously, with the negative points in the demotions and the way matchmaking works, of course Season 13 is slightly different to Season 12, but from a pure RP point of view, you can see Season 12 was actually a more ratty season than Season 13 in some respects. If we go back to the Season 13 table, from a technical point of view, it is possible to rat your way to Predator. But what does all of this mean in terms of the number of games it would take to achieve these ranks? In this table, you can see the number of games it would take to get through each rank in Season 13 based on placement points alone after each tier's entry cost. And you can even see the total games it would take to get through each rank on placements alone on the right there. And these are wins, by the way. We're not assuming you're losing any RP in between. So if we look at the total number of games it would take, you would have to win 298 games in a row to make it to Masters if you're just relying on placement points. And to compare this to Season 12, in Season 12 you would have only needed 186 games. You would have to win if you want to rat your way to Predator. Is this realistic? Well, the simple answer is no, not really. A lot of people don't even get 298 wins in a season, let alone in a single rank split. A lot of people don't even have 298 account wins, so you could theoretically rat your way to Predator, but it's highly unlikely you would actually be able to do that. And let me show you this final comparison between Season 12 and Season 13. Now this is based on the RP for each placement if you got 5 kills. You can see even with 5 kills, you were worse off for the most part compared to last season. And this is before any of the entry costs as well, which means your RP would be even less this season compared to last season because the entry costs for Season 13 are much higher for every single rank. Now it's true, you do need to survive for longer in Season 13 for you to start earning good RP, but if you're just relying on ratting, then clearly you can see from the evidence in this video, it's not really going to help you rank up very quickly at all. You definitely need to be picking up kills along the way. I don't disagree that you do need to survive longer, and maybe that's what some of you mean when you're talking about ratting. I hope this was interesting and it just gives you a better idea of what the stats are telling us. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you later.